What's going on, guys? It's Unfairly back here with some more Marathon PvP content. Today we're going to be going back into the solo playlist. The difference today is that we're going to be looking into the high elimination runs, more aggressive combat. These are the ones that you're going to take on obviously lower risk loadouts, but in this case, since it was the service slam, towards the end of it, I was really taking out some of my mid-tier loot just to try to get some clips and show you guys what that playstyle is like. And even though we're going for more kills and aggression, we're still going to be in the between the fights really maintaining our essentials, which are the stealth ratty playstyle that I've always played as. So let's get right into it here. We're in Dire Marsh. Again, this was the server slam. We just spawned. We're going to be headed down kind of a common route that I take at this spawn point. Just headed towards a point of interest, again on an aggressive run, that likely has a spawn point or two around it, so I know that there's statistically going to be people here. So again, our audio cues, we know that they're shooting here. We're going to run up to it, get as close as we can as soon as possible, but then we're going to slow it down. Of course, the shooting stops, we have to grab our bearings. So I see him there out of the corner of my peripheral. I can see him kind of the arc of his jump. And I do something that, again, we've said all of this time. I catch his visual, I instantly move to the left. Instantly moving to the left to soft reset the fight, grab my bearings, get my cursor or my crosshair in the correct place, just so I can make not a huge adjustment or have to flick. I know I can make a very micro, short adjustment and be able to get effective shots on him. So here we're going to lose him. He's playing weird, but we're going to play weird as well. And we'll take him down. Again, the essentials. We're not going into the loot immediately. We're taking at least a second or two to listen. At least look around. And then we hear it. We hear the next person coming. They probably heard our audio cues, our fighting, our shooting. And so we're going to play super, super slow, not give him any sort of audio cues of our own. He's going to run up completely surprised, and we're going to take him down, of course, getting the first shot. Again, we're playing super slow, not running, not instantly looting. We're listening. And so if I was hearing the loot reveal inside the bag or running around trying to get cover, I would have never heard that, even third person or second person. So it's always essential to really stay calm after these fights. Some of them can be intense, but you need to really slow down as soon as the fight ends and tune back into the kind of the frequency of the map and the audio. Not too much loot on these fellas. Again, playing slow, we're listening. You can tell the AI audio's cues are way apart from a player's. So you'll see that compressed audio plays. That is probably a bug that was in the server slam, but that means someone's doing an objective somewhere. And I kind of believe that it's in the middle of the map at Algae Ponds POI, so I go up to height, again, something that we've talked about. Getting a height just for an instant snapshot of what's going on around you. So I kind of briefly look over there just to see if I can see any fighting or any flashes that would confirm that someone's over there. So I'm going to be curious. I get triggered by the AI, even though I did the right thing and I'm going off kind of to the side and around the map. I'm not running straight through the map in the open, just for someone else who may be lurking and doing the right thing to just put me down, instantly get the first shot on me. So again, aggressive run. We're going to hear the shooting. We're going to push towards it. The turrets, which are super annoying and have a long range, it sees me there, so I put on my invisibility just to not have my position revealed to these people. You'll see I get a nice little sniper shot there. And that damage is going to give me the confidence to go into the fight, knowing that I have the advantage clearly. We're going to slow down as soon as we don't know where that enemy is. And we're going to still be looking around. So in that same second of kind of clarity, that we're going slow. When the shooting stops and you don't see anyone else, it's important to instantly kind of slow down, match the flow of the game. And just there, I heard the shooting inside, so I knew there was at least one person. And I did the extra thing of course, looking around to see what your situation is before you engage into the fight. And I catch this guy coming in to third party, my first victim that's inside. So, again, the situational awareness is critical. You need to be doing these things, looking around, listening, stopping constantly, especially when you're not sprinting. And again, in between the lulls of combat. Another nice little service line glitch. I had no idea if that was a person or a AI. And there we go. We hear AI triggered inside. We're playing slow. We're still listening, even though this is probably 3-4 more kills at this point. We instantly have the ability to calm down and reset ourselves for the next potential engagement. Again, moving up to high ground, getting instant snapshots of the situation inside where the last noise was heard. You're going to hear the AI running, so it's safe to assume they could be running towards the enemy player. And then again, you're going to hear the distinctly different audio cues that come in from a player versus an AI movement, whether it's grappling, crouching, just like that. I have no idea. I could not even tell you how he got up there. I don't think I've ever done what he did there, but again, just listening, being aware, playing slow. It gives you the advantage when you may even be snuck up on like that person did. When he had height, he played very slow, but I was playing just as well and better because of that situational awareness. And so again, aggressive run. Somebody hits the evac, shows a huge visual spike that everyone can see. People know that you're trying to get out. You probably have loot. You're probably weak. And so again, we don't want the turns to give away our position. Let him know that we're coming. We want the absolute first shot in the utmost advantage to win this fight. Listening, you can see it's just dead silent. We're listening for anything that person can give away. Protecting our hitbox as much as we can, crouching. That's a bit tragic. My aim assist gets caught on the bot. And I don't end up getting him, but a little aggression. But again, let's watch here how we slow down, we soft reset ourselves after the fight for the potential next engagement. What's going on around us? We hear birds, which when you walk near them, they scatter and make a sound like that, so we know somebody's this direction. We hear more sound. Instantly taken down. Beautiful advantage. And again, I've seen comments how this is kind of how I guess my game style or way of playing is slow or boring, or just the game in general is slow and boring. I mean, this is a bunch of eliminations just playing the way that I normally do. I'm just choosing to go towards more people. So you really can, almost like a manual car, you can shift up and down and control the power or the aggression of what you want to do in the match on a game-by-game basis, or you can kind of flip halfway. So here again, very same game. We're going towards another extract, trying to hunt down the lobby. We hear the AI is unaroused. They don't see anyone. So they're almost kind of covering the area for us. That area we can assume is safe, at least out in the open. We listen for the audio cues. We hear him go invisible. I'm going to choose to do the same thing because I think he may have heard maybe somehow that I was there. Even though I made absolutely zero audio cues. I instantly matched his flow of gameplay just to, in the event that he did somehow hear just a small crouched footstep of mine. When it really does, in some fights on better, like with better players, it really does matter because you'll come to stalemates at some point where you'll both be crouching and you'll have to listen for not a walk, not a run, but a crouched step. Even a reload, a heal, a ladder climb. Those very soft sounds are impossible to hear when you're sprinting, occupied with other things. If you have music playing in the background, maybe your teammates are too high a volume. It's super important to be paying attention to the audio cues in this game. And so yeah, that was a more aggressive PvP run. I actually, in the end of this game, ended up staying past the final exfil looking for absolutely any players. I believe it was a 9-kill run. I was trying to get the 10 terribly, and my total match time was literally almost 27 minutes when a game is just about only 25-ish or 26. So yeah, thank you guys again so much for your support. It's been an absolute pleasure making these videos for you, and the comments that I see really encourage me to keep going. But yeah, if you guys need to connect on social media, I'm Unfairly with 2 Ys on Twitter or X, and you can find me in the Marathon Discord on Fairly. And also, check out the Marathon Masterclass Discord. Anytime you need anything, requesting a clip review, questions, just want to chat, hang, look for a group. We're all hanging all the time, and you can ping me anytime in there. So thank you guys again. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night.